Parents, colleagues, honored guests, and you guys too, I guess. Bit of an odd situation here. I think one of the first times that a parent and a teacher has done the message from parents, so I'm very honored to be up here. Please reflect on the following as the father of one of your peers, and not your amazing cadet teacher over the last 7 years. Welcome to the next stage of your life, and I'm here to wish you all the best. Grab life by the horns and don't let go. For when you're much older than me, that's when you can rest. Since you started kindergarten, 7 years have gone by. Some of you didn't want to leave mom or daddy. You even started to cry. You learned to read and write about the attributes of the learner profile. We hope they stick with you for life, and not just for a while. You had teachers of English, music, and Spanish and French. And phys ed, where I'm sure Walker told you to sit on the bench. Richie. Sorry, I had to throw that in there. If you were not very good, and you had a little bit of luck, you got to visit the office for saying things with disrespect, or even using the word "fucking mind." Before too long, you were growing up way too fast, out with your friends and texting and having a blast. You had field trips, outings, and tournaments, including soccer, and a ski trip with yours truly, Mr. Walker. Your education rounded off with exhibitions, exams, and computers with Madame France. And some of you grew up a lot on those few days of Jouvence. Now you want your freedom, and in front of your friends not to be hugged or called honey, but you always seem to want more and more money. You say, I want this and I want that, and you respond, too bad or oh well. What we really want to say is, quit your whining, you're putting me through hell. You're still growing and you've much to learn, and yes, you do make us proud, but please listen, for we love you. Just don't play the music too loud. Especially New Dimension or One Direction or whatever that's. When you're out with your friends and laughing, having fun, if you feel unsafe, please call, whether it's 12 or even 1. Remember that wherever you travel or roam, there's a place you'll always be loved. You know it. It's called home. I'd like to finish off, sorry, I told myself I would do this. To finish off up here with some quotes, and I think some of you might know. Speaking of One Dimension, I read some of the lyrics from this English boy band, as annoying as they can be, but the lyrics really resonated with me, and I think they sum up what we as your parents want you to know. And the lyrics go something like, being the way that you are is enough. You light up our lives like nobody else, and that's what makes you beautiful. Albert Einstein once said that life is like riding a bicycle. To keep your balance, you must keep moving. Equally as simple, Mahatma Gandhi said, for where there is love, there is life. One of my favorite quotes by Mark Twain, and although some teachers may not agree with it, never let schooling interfere with your education. And then of course, do or do not, said by Master Yoda. Finally, on Friday, when you leave your friends in the CWA schoolyard for the last time, think about this quote from one of the most brilliant writers ever. His name was Theodore Geisel, better known as Dr. Seuss. Don't cry because it's over. Smile because it happened. Thank you. Bonne chance. God bless.